Dragon Ball Z Team Training is a Pokémon Fire Red ROM hack that makes your game all Dragon Ball Z style. Instead of having Pokémon, it's your friendly pet fighter Goku, Vegeta, or many characters from the Dragon Ball Z franchise. Many locations reflect on places in the Dragon Ball universe, so this is going to be very fun. As a big fan of the franchise, and also to spice it up, I'm only allowed to use Goku, and yes, he can go into Super Saiyan forms. Let's do this, Kakarot! The game starts off with a brand new opening with Goku and Vegeta fighting each other, then we get to see Shenron to finish it off. What a very cool future that wasn't necessarily needed. Instead of Professor Oak, they introduced us to Brief, who study technology. As for my name, I call myself Shaq, cause you already know. My rival would be named Steven, named after my friend, who's been trying really hard to obtain a shiny starter in Pokemon Bright Diamond for the past 13 days now. So, if you're watching this, Steven, don't lose hope. I hope you get it soon. Like any Pokemon game, we start off in our home, Montaigne Pazu instead of Paletone. The professor tells us to choose one fighter between the three that are Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta. And their sprites are amazing. And as I said, we're doing a soda run with Goku, so we went with him. Steven went for Vegeta, what a coincidence. And I thought that was cool that they added different moves as well for battles. I almost lost on the first one, thankfully I won. On the first route, I encounter a bear, thief, and Cyberman. You can tell that the team put a lot of work into this. It's amazing how you get to see wild enemies like in the show. While leveling, I learned KO can rush, and it's a powerful move because it also raises my attack every time I attack somebody. I got the Purcell for Brief, got some capsules, which are the Pokeball for this game. While heading to the next rival battle, I encounter a wild Krillin, and I didn't expect to see that. I just thought that was funny to see him in the wild like that. In this game, the league is called Dragon League, and I can't wait to try it out. On the second rival battle, we won with no issues. It seems that KO can rush is a very powerful move for the long term, hopefully. At level 13, I learned Kamehameha, so that should be useful. It was now time for the first gym leader, who is Yajirobe. His first fighter was Raditz, and with 2 Kamehameha, I was able to defeat it. Then it was against Nappa, and I did the same thing and won the Saiyan badge. By making it to level 16, I evolved into Super Saiyan Goku, a very neat design as well. I believe that he will be very useful. Very excited to see that in action. While I was in Mountain Moon, I got this powerful move called Genkidama, which does 150 powers. That's going to help us. In this game, Team Rocket is not existent, obviously. Instead, it's Team Pelef Grunt, and it makes so much sense. I love it. I found the Dragon Ball 3 as well, and I'm not too sure what is going to happen if we gather them all. And we made our way to Namek Town. It's crazy to see that there's Namekians in the game. I love it. And our rival was back for another battle. This time he used Cooler, but it didn't matter to me because I still defeated him. Then a Zarbon appeared, got destroyed, Osari had the same fate, and then a Super Saiyan Vegeta that was easy to defeat, so at the end of the day they were all a piece of cake to slice. After many cool fighters battles, I made my way to Bill, who gave me a ticket that will be useful later. Now that this is over with, let's go find the leader. Leader here is called Murray, who sent out a Ginyu and was very easy to defeat. And lastly, his second fighter was Frieza Form 4. So we didn't have to fight all the forms, so I'm actually thankful for that. And so I won, like in the show, with Super Saiyan form. And by winning, we obtained the Namek badge. I also like how we just complete the Frieza saga, and now it's going to be the Android saga. By making it into the ship, I fought a rival again, and he used the same fighters as last time, so I won, got caught. I learned Zenzoki, which is the after image technique, double team basically. Got a Bioman who can learn cut, so we'll be using him for the HM slave as of now. Now we made it to the third leader, and this time it was General Red. His first fighter was C18, I used Kamehameha and one-shot her. Next, C17 and did the same thing. And lastly, C16, who survived the first Kamehameha, but it was still easy to win by using it over and over again. And now we have acquired the red badge. While making my way to the next saga, I found the Dragon Ball 6. So at this point, we'll make sure to obtain them all by the end to find out what will happen if we do so. After completing the cave, Super Saiyan 1 Goku transformed into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I guess there's no Super Saiyan 2 in this game, and I'm cool with it. I may as well go straight up to Super Saiyan 3 and destroy them all. For the fourth gym, it's against Bulma. Her first fighter was Imperfect Cell, and I one-shotted with Kamehameha. Perfect Cell was easy as well to defeat. And lastly, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And yeah, I won. So that means we completed the Cell Saga now, and we earned ourselves the Bio Badge. So that means we are now with 4 badges. So I made my way to the Pilaf hideout, and the boss in this game is Pilaf. And due to how strong I am, the fight was very easy. Into the Capsule Corp, I encountered a rival Steven, and this time his first fighter was Cooler, and he almost killed me, but I still won. Then Zarbon 2 appeared, which got one-shotted. Osaru was very easy as well, Super 16 2. And lastly, his last fighter was Majin Vegeta, who is level 40, and I one-shotted. My Goku Super Saiyan 3 is just so strong, baby. I got myself a free C16 that may be good for Asian Slave later. It's sad to say, but it is indeed the case. And once again, Pilaf was back for another fight, and funny enough, I won and got the Dragon Ball 5 and the Golden Caps, got the Sti, and entered Saturn City, went inside the dojo for all the trainers, and got Spopovich, and sadly can be used only for HM Slave. Now into the 5th gym. They decided to use the Koga Arena instead of the one for Sabrina in there, which I thought that was a cool thing. Anyways, the leader here is the strongest Dragon Ball Z character, Hercules. As we've seen before, he is the one who defeated Kid Buu after all, right? And the battle was going well until Buu tanks, who killed me. And it's the first time that we lost into the game, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't stop me from trying again. Come on, now we've seen Goku losing many times. At the end of the day, he never loses his fate to win a fight. On the second try, I won and earned the Satan badge. Now I made it to the tower, and Steven was waiting for us for another rematch. All his fighter was very easy to win. I won with no trouble. Demonic Garlic, more thieves. Kami gave us the Ocarina of Time from Zelda, and by using the Ocarina, I was able to wake up Iradogon, and then he left somewhere that I don't know of, and I can now head to the next gym. And after many battles, I made it to the Ginger Town, and went ahead and challenged the leader Baby D, and with Kyoken Rush, I one-shotted every single foes and earned the Majin badge. The Shell Bell, and that is Surf in this game, got strength, and we are now ready to go to the next town. I like how using Surf get us on top of our turtle. Makes sense. Come on now. Kind of freezing the Sea Forms Islands and use him for strength since I didn't want to go back to the PC. Then I went inside the mansion to get ourselves the secret key. I entered the 7th gym, and the leader was Master Rachi, the 774 years old dude. With Kamehameha, I was able to defeat the first 2. Buhan almost defeated me though, and I still managed to win this though. And his last fighter was Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like us, and we still won over that. It doesn't matter, I'm the real Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, come on. The Wisdom badge, and let's go to the final gym. And here we are, it's against Leader Pilaf, and by using Kamehameha, I was able to secure the final badge. And yeah guys, we completed every single gyms in this game. It was very fun to do, regardless of how easy it was. Next up, a rival wanted another fight, and this time the fight was so difficult. Actually, it wasn't. I'm just joking around, guys. I won with no problems. Sorry, not sorry. And finally, it was time to head into the last place, which is Victory Road. Before heading to the league, I found myself the Dragon Ball 4, so that means we only have 3 more to go. And with that being said, we made it to the Dragon League, and the first opponent is East Kai. I was so ready to go with my Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and funny enough, I won the first fight with no problems whatsoever. On the second one, it's against South Kai, and this battle was very hard, as you can see. I struggled a little bit, especially on the last one, but thankfully, my friend, we still managed to get ourselves the dub. Now for West Kai, with just Kamehameha, I was able to go through every single foes, and I almost lost on this fight. I still managed to win. Now we're here on the 4th one, which is North Kai. And before fighting him, I noticed that my PP was very low for Kamehameha, so I figured that I should learn Energy Field. And if this move sucks, we can always learn it again since I have the TM for it. And with this new move on their hands, it's time to go against it. First thing I did is rise my Zenzoken to the max, then I start spamming Energy Field until I run out of PP, and use Kyoken Rush to secure the bag. And now that this fight is settled, we only have one more battle, which is against a rival, the one and only Steven. And because my Energy Field PP was no longer, I figured that I should put back Kamehameha for this final match. For this fight, with Zenzoken and all our other moves, this battle was quite hard, but not really. As you can see, we still managed to secure the dub. With no problems really, because come on, it's Steven, a rival which we defeated with no problems in every single fight. Doesn't matter now because we are indeed the Dragon League champion. Dragon Ball Z team training with only Goku. What a fun challenge. But this time we are not over just yet, because we want to gather every single Dragon Balls, right, to find out what will happen. As I was looking for the Dragon Balls, I encountered Broly R, which I figured to fight, and I won with no problems. Then I found the Dragon Ball 1, then 7, and while looking for the final Dragon Ball, I encountered Bojack, who was replaced by Arsukino in this game. He gave me nothing. And finally, I got the Dragon Balls, which means we can now summon Shenron. So let's go ahead and do that to find out what will happen. So we use all the Dragon Balls, Shenron appear for a match, and instead of killing it, I capture him. Because I capture him, it means that I can have as many wishes as I want, because I can just release him when I want to, right? And as for my first wish, I asked Shenron for the people to like this video, and on my second wish, I asked them to subscribe. So it's up to them, honestly, but who knows, maybe Shenron will make those wishes possible. Hopefully he does. I guess we'll see if it's granted or not. お前の願いは叶えてやった。